Alright, my name's Trayton, and this is my 2005 Mustang GT. Had some people, especially on Instagram, say, hey, you should make a YouTube video on this car. It's be interested to learn more about it, so I guess that's kind of what I'm doing. I apologize in advance. This is not at all what I'm used to doing. I'm used to just taking pictures or videos and posting them, and I don't even know if my face has ever even been on Instagram. So this is my competition orange 2005 Ford Mustang. Alright, so I guess kind of the main thing to start off with that I already mentioned. So I said this is competition orange, and competition orange, it's actually paint. It's still in really good shape. Definitely my favorite thing I've ever done to the car. It used to be satin silver, not much silver left at all into this car, other than a little bit under the hood, like on the strut towers, but not in the trunk, not in the door jams. So I just kind of giving a good walk around of the car at this point, just to, you know, go through on some more specifics of what we got going on. A lot of it's pretty simple exterior. All right, so another one of my favorite things on the car is probably these wheels. They're Apex EC7s, 18 by 11s in the front and the rear, running 295, 40 18s all around. This car's pretty set up for handling, autocross, track day, stuff like that. I decided to go a little unconventional and take a solid rear axle Mustang and try to make it handle good. Extended wheel studs with a 25mm spacer. Might get some people saying, oh, why are you running a spacer? Just get the proper size offset wheels. Well, I did this on purpose, so you can actually rotate these tires, which is ideal for track use, stuff like that. And they are 18s, which is not everyone's preference. The 18s with kind of a fat tire gives it definitely a little more of a unique look rather than your sort of larger wheel size and a smaller aspect ratio on the tire. And speaking of the tires, these are Hankook Ventus RS4s. It's kind of an endurance racing tire. I kind of bought it as sort of a double duty. I can run it on the street without needing to worry too much about it just getting torn up. But then I can also go to, you know, say an autocross or track day and not have to worry about being crazy slow on some all seasons or something. So I guess moving on to the hood, this is a stock hood. I just have some like 13, 14 Mustang style heat extractor vents in there. So they've got air that does come out. You're sitting in a traffic light, you'll see just kind of the heat waving out of them, which is pretty cool. OEM headlights, I kind of like the look. You've got plenty, all the aftermarket ones are okay to me. Like the VLANs, they're, I don't know, they look, I'm undecided. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't, but for me, the OEM kind of looks pretty nice. I might want to switch to like a projector style lens, so it's not just that big wide-eyed look. I don't know, we'll see. And bullet grill. I'm gonna get to all the aero stuff afterwards, kind of in a, it's gonna be its own little section, so I'll get to that. But got a simple little just Ford Performance windshield banner on there, and just black GT badges, simple stuff. Oh, 6-piston Brembo brakes. You can swap the newer, bigger brakes from almost all of the Mustangs onto these, basically just bolt them on. So these are straight off of a Performance Pack S550 car. Paint matched them orange, as you can see. They've been pretty good, pretty solid, probably unnecessary, but they look cool. Another eBay score, just this little quarter window tattered flag. A lot better than window louvers, which I hate, but to each their own. Smoked side markers, which just looks better than the red amber ones that it comes with, because red on orange is atrocious. So got those on there. Also kind of skipped over, but the roof is wrapped, just glossy black. Moving on to the back of the car, I've got Raxium Gen 5 taillights. I had the Vector V1s, which were like Euro style. I like those as well, but American Muscle actually last year sponsored the car. Those are courtesy of American Muscle, along with this fuel door. Just simple little, it was wrapped black before, but this looks a little bit nicer. So now, I almost forgot about this. So when I painted the car, I've shaved the entire deck lid. So normally you've got a fake or faux fuel door, kind of as tribute to the classic Mustang. This is a little bit nicer, kind of common thing. I've had mine like this for a while, but what most people don't realize as well is I actually removed the third brake light as well. All right. Interior wise, nothing insane, but I did put a newer steering wheel, just for, it feels a lot nicer, looks nicer, simple. Doors, all the trim. So the car was full black interior before, everything, all your little trim pieces and stuff. Over time at junkyards, I collected kind of the gray interior. And I don't know, I think it looks a little more interesting. Shift boot, also from American Muscle, just something to have in there. These are actually floor mats from I used to have a 2019 5.0. Had these for it, so all I have to do is just kind of cut out a little corner of them, and they fit in really nicely. So, also I've got a 4-point roll bar. That is from a company called Cool Tech Racing. They made them for the Boss 302 Laguna Seca cars that came factory with your little cross brace back here. So that cross brace back there, for a time was a factory option on the Laguna Seca Boss 302, so with fire extinguisher too, but threw that in the car, paint matched it. Not the exact same color as the outside, but it's okay. So I think that's mostly it for interior and exterior of the stuff that you can see, at least things I can think about. So I think it looks pretty good. As for what's done to it that you can't see, 410 gears, one-piece drive shaft, basically full Maximum Motorsports suspension. All right, I'm just reading through it because there's a lot and I just kind of didn't feel like trying to remember it all. So the springs, the Coney adjustable shocks, caster camber plates, front sway bar, adjustable pan hard bar. Oh, the lower control arms, and these are the upgraded extreme duty, so they're huge. New spindle bolts, bump stops, and then relocation for the rear control arms, lower control arms, and bump steer, front bump steer kit replaces your outer tie rods. Now exhaust is fun. I've had a few different setups. I'm pretty happy with what I have now. It's a catless X pipe to some SSS Terminator mufflers. So there's that. The car feels great, handles great. It's very, very solid, stiff. All right, I said I'd come back to the aero stuff, splitter, diffuser, all that good stuff. So this is going to be kind of my time to show those off. So I actually made everything on this car aero-wise. The front splitter down here, and then these also kind of M plates that are on there, you can see. So I've actually made that. Those rods are attached to the crash bar, not the plastic bumper. That is functional, we'll just say. The exact amount of downforce is more than stock. But yeah, you can stand on that splitter. It won't come off. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to scratch it, but you can do it. Side skirts, they're just 4 inches. I have a little indent cut into there, just 4-inch side skirts made of the same ACM material. Rear side splitters wrap all the way around to work well with the diffuser that I've made.
Like you're describing modifications made to a car, likely for improved aerodynamics. Here's a breakdown of what you've mentioned, with some potential interpretations. Underbelly tray replacement.
So, okay, my phone was listening to me. That's fun.
Underneath the car's chassis.
Anyways, so yeah, diffuser. This diffuser is a little different than most ones you might see on this car. Kind of reminds me of like a California Special or GT500 bumper. Spoiler's aggressive. It's kind of a prototype. It's the first one that I've made. I might switch it up. It looks like this from the back. It's a little much. I'm not 100% if I love it or not. It looks good, I think, from like top down. If you're looking back here, I like the way it looks from here a lot. Just think there's maybe a little too much black coming from back here. So I'm gonna move back here. I'll try and do some exhaust clips, just at least a couple of revs. I'm not really gonna take off because I don't really have anywhere to go. We'll see, maybe I will. That's all I'm gonna do for now with that. I'm on just like a dead end back road, and there's a house up there, and I'm not gonna bother them. So I go for a little drive, talk about how it drives, a little more how it sounds in there, and I'm probably just gonna talk about a little more of what I want this channel to look like. I don't know if I'm gonna make it into anything more. Just kind of depends on if people want to see more. Ask questions in the comments about the car. I can talk more about the paint job. I don't know, whatever you want to talk about, just kind of things, plans for the car. So actually, moment of truth. Ta-da. Nothing. It's tuned, but that's it. So when deciding about whether I wanted to make a YouTube channel or not, I was kind of like, well, the car's kind of, what am I gonna make content on? But then I was like, well, wait, my motor is completely stock. So there's at least some ideas there. I actually have an air raid intake in my garage. I just haven't put it on yet. Kind of like to do it in combination with something else, maybe some headers. If you don't know a lot about these cars and their engines, the 3-valve is not a bad motor. They make 300 horsepower stock. Sound really good, but they don't make a ton of power when you put bolt-ons on it. They don't hold a lot of power when you boost it. You got to build the motor. You got to do a lot of work to it, and that's something that I just haven't felt is worth it on this car. I kind of want to do all of my supporting mods for a possible swap in the future. 5.0 is kind of basic, but they're great motors. I had one in my S550 that I sold a year ago to this date. Fun fact, I had a, I'll toss a picture in there, but had a 2019 10R80 5.0. Fun car, except for the auto. It got boring quick, got rid of it. Don't really miss it. So anyways, let's go for a drive. I think it sounds pretty good. It's loud, but it's not insane. There goes my microphone. Guess I'll have to find a better spot to put this. I figured it would hold on to there, but I guess not, so. I'll put it there, just don't turn the air on. Suspension, it feels really nice and it works really well, so the car handles great. It reacts really well to turning input. The seats, the Corbos, they're fantastic. Actually, once you're in the seat and moving, they are pretty comfortable in the way they hug you, with the way that it just holds you in there. I mean, you can take turns and toss the car around and you're not gonna move. Stock seats don't do that at all. I felt really bad for any time I had an instructor or somebody in my car whenever I was doing an event and they're holding on for dear life because there's no handles up here. They're holding on to the side door over here, and I at least have a steering wheel to hold on to. I guess just let me know if there's anything that you want me to make videos on, or maybe I'll make things I hate about my car, things I love about my car. I'll probably talk about the 05 to 9, 10, if you consider them, in the 10's a 3-valve, but the 05 to 09 body of the actual car, interior, the features, options that you get in them. If it's a good first car, if you're looking to buy one, I'm going to be a great advocate for that, considering this was my first car and I've enjoyed it a lot. The possibilities are endless with modifying these cars. You'll never see one that looks exactly like another unless it's stock. So I can definitely go into I know a lot about these cars, ins and outs, things you'll run into. They certainly sound great. I guess just let me know what you might want to see. I'm trying to go to a lot of car meets and stuff and events and autocrosses this year. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if there'll be anything more to the video or not. Maybe I'll see if I can get a few more exhaust clips from the outside, car moving, things like that. All right, so I was just filming some shots with the camera and the car just died. I felt like it wasn't getting fuel. My assumption might be something with the fuel pump, but I don't know. It died, it sputtered out. Should be able to see it in the video. I sat there for a second, and then it fired right back up. So I'm gonna start it, give it a few revs, and see if it does anything funny. You already know I had to get the orange jack and stand. I don't know, I'll have to do some more digging. Started back up fine, had a slight hiccup when I started moving, but in that case, that's kind of a wrap for this. Wasn't quite how I wanted to end the video. Maybe that's a one-time thing. That's what we're gonna hope for. That's where I'm going to end the video, but I appreciate everyone who wanted to stop and check out and learn a little more about the car, and let me know what you would want to see next, and we'll go from there.